Yeah. I can't
Of
tell you how
course,
angry
you're
it makes me.
stupid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick my dad out. I can feel it.
Okay, we're
Oh,
recording.
right.
All right, everyone behave.
All right, as behaved is for us.
Welcome to another episode of Luck, Marry, Kill. I was on mute. Everyone else wasn't. And I believe last week we finished off one of our minis. Was that? Yes. We finished off one of our minis, and I still have no idea where that is going, and I don't know if Jordan planned on it going anywhere because we all rotate who does the minis. So, like, I kind of want to see where Jordan would take it, but at the same time, I don't want to make Jordan DM literally everything right now.
Eat your own cookies.
It was just a TPK. No. So
Nearly.
it was actually nearly a TPK. At the very beginning through the very middle. And thankfully I'm a cleric who's good at hiding. In that one. So we left off here, having just kind of finished up with this town as far as maybe we have like one or two job postings left. We have like 2 job postings left, I think, and we had just finished up a bunch of the
Missing
other
cat
one.
and a stolen brew recipe.
Did we do the strange sounds?
Yes, you did.
Okay. So.
They sound like a mer person.
Oh yeah.
A siren.
Oh yeah.
Who I
siren.
thought y'all would deal with more often, but you didn't. That's fine.
Yeah, didn't we kill the siren?
No.
Nah.
You left her to her own devices.
Yeah, we just left her alone. Yeah.
Okay.
It was only fucking with people because they was fucking with her.
Okay. Oh yeah, and we threatened the little douchebag, and we stripped him down to his underpants, and
no.
that was the other guy. We killed the person with the mer person or the siren job,
and you rolled a nat 20 intimidation of the whole town.
That was like 2 sessions ago.
Right.
That was the person who was on the boat, and I tossed him off the boat after we had gotten on it. But we went back into town, did the jobs. I saw some shit from my past on another rooftop in the last session. Now we're getting back to where we were. Brandon's now processing.
A gnome pickpocketed me, and he took an invisibility potion and scuttled away. And I am wandering around trying to find him.
And
you're now 1 more less of Starfire resin.
And I believe Rim lost a mimic after we bent somebody over a chest and chained them in their underwear to it.
Yes.
Which we don't deal with people fucking with us very well. Or some might say we deal with them too well.
At least I know how to sidetrack you whenever I want.
It's oh my god, it's so easy.
I mean,
just give us a creature we can befriend or someone who needs to be punished.
Someone walks by you and spits at your feet.
I will roll initiative right now.
Yes. So the next order of operations that I believe y'all had in mind. 1 second.
Yeah. We were headed to the Machinist Guild.
We did, and they didn't know anything about what happened.
We were trying to find a missing cat and then the recipe thief, and then we just were like, nah, fuck both of those. We want to go to this mimic show.
Back to go to the main market to find the thing, the new 2 missions, the last 2 missions, and the mimic game happened first, and then the missing poster, and then the town hall, and then trauma, and then
Yeah.
And then
Now
my
we're here.
trauma, and I can't wait for
Soon to
Bonnie
be-
to level up, and then I can scurry up and down buildings without this rope that I need to get back to Ezra.
Yeah.
Harper Kit, you're
Wait.
okay.
Oh,
So it's about half the day has passed in Shermayon. There is the last thing to happen was one of the assassins self-terminated, and one of the
Yeah.
assassins or individuals appeared to disappear into the crowd. And I believe if everyone has the same motives in mind, the next thing to happen would be if you choose, you are welcome to do whatever you want at any point and any time in my games. Is do the next 2 missions on the job board.
Well, I think I was separated from everybody.
You
So,
will.
yeah.
I think I was
Roll.
too, because I ran to after the person who disappeared, and I think we
Correct.
found our way
we
back.
I was with you, I think.
We went to the
Uh,
Mechanists Guild.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
We went to the
that's right.
Mechanist Guild, and Rim was separated by trying to run after the Mimic.
Yes. You went to the Mechanist Guild and investigated to see if they had any relation to the missing persons poster, and they did not. And I think we ended it there or something.
I believe we did.
Yeah, that's the
Now,
end of my note.
who was all at the Mechanists Guild before it ended?
I thought
Ezra?
everybody but me,
Yeah, I think so.
I think.
Ezra. Whenever you went to the Mechanist Guild, did you mention yourself by name at all?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
We didn't introduce ourselves. We just
We
Just
showed up
asked
with the
out.
poster, and we were like, "You know anything
Yeah.
about this? Because I'm gonna kill you if you do."
Yeah, we didn't really take the time to exchange pleasantries.
Got it. Okay. Then it is up to y'all what happens next. You can have fun at the market. You can investigate rumors. You can do all kinds of stuff, including the job boards.
Let's
I
track
forget.
down.
Was the Mimic still following me?
The mimic is, I believe the last thing I said was that the mimic was following your chicken leg, and
Yeah.
then someone walked by,
Okay.
and the mimic started hopping towards the person that walked by with an insatiable intent.
Oh my god. Alright. I'm chasing after the Mimic to try and make sure it doesn't eat anybody.
The mimic. Let me pull up mimic stats again.
I want it to be my pet so bad. This +1 to animal handling on my character sheet is mocking me.
This is a monstrosity, so I'm not sure if it counts as an animal handling. It.
Wait, I have an
Okay.
idea.
What is your idea? Go for it.
Can I wrestle it into submission?
My gods.
I have a really high strength score. Or athletic score.
So does it. But
And
you
it
can
is
definitely
also
try.
very sticky, so
Yeah, if you touch it, you get stuck to it. Don't forget about
Okay.
that.
Okay,
In
but
object form only. I will say that while it is actively pursuing someone,
yeah.
it's not necessarily standing still and not technically in object form.
Okay.
So it can't adhere. However, it has advantage on all grapple attacks.
I think I don't care, and I still want to do it, but first I'm going to rub the frog all over me.
Okay.
Oh god.
By all over, you mean?
By
Okay. Now,
like the front
I've
tickle
been...
here.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
pull out the poison toad stats.
Yep. No, I understand. I
Yeah.
understand.
It
Rim
is a
understands.
poisonous
You just
toad.
hear in your head the voice of Ezra going, "My gods, man."
But look at him.
I wrote that it gives 1d4 poison damage from contact.
Okay.
So take
I'll do that.
1d4 poison damage.
Hell yeah.
Which is 3 poison damage.
Done.
As you coat yourself, I guess you can try and maybe it'll take poison damage too.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right.
Does the other members of the party like to do anything before this happens?
Oh my god, I got a 24. I rolled a 19.
Okay, that's contested by... It's a strength contest by the against any creature grappled by it. So technically, it's not grappling you. You're grappling it. So let's see what happens, I guess. It rolled a 19 total.
Oh my god. Okay.
So you have successfully grappled it. It is thrashing and squirming and absolutely freaking out. It takes 3 points of poison damage.
Okay.
However, it is immune to the prone condition, so you can't necessarily put it on the ground or tie it up, I guess. What do you do now with this grappled? I'm gonna say that the mimic is taking this as an act of attack.
I'm gonna be like, no, I just want you to be my friend.
Roll a charisma save. Roll a charisma check with disadvantage.
Persuasion. Yeah, that checks out. Alright. It's either...
No, shove the turkey leg in its mouth. Shove the turkey leg in its mouth.
I got a nat 1. I got a nat 1.
You got a nat 1?
I got a nat 1.
Shove the turkey leg in its mouth as soon as you can. Shove it in there. Shove the turkey leg in its mouth.
I don't think it would matter.
You go to shove the turkey leg in its mouth.
Yeah.
As you are also grappling it. And it's going to attempt to break out of the grapple.
Yeah.
Using a strength check.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll strength.
Okay.
Athletics, I guess.
I got athletics, not strength. It's a 17.
Okay, it got a 12.
Okay.
So it's still grappled. What do you do while you have it grappled? Because it's going to start trying to kill you.
It's a great... I was kind of just hoping it would settle down. If possible, I would like to put just a little bit of the Trippin' Balls incense into the mimic's mouth. Just because, like, I'm thinking, like, Rim Job, he's like, yo, you need to chill out, man. And he's, like, trying to...
Drugs are the answer! Drugs are the answer!
That's what it is.
Look up Tripping Balls incense stats.
That's what I listed it as in my inventory.
This is priceless.
I'm sorry if this doesn't work. I'll join back up with the group.
I'll say
where the hell Grimm's run off to.
I did have an incense in mind when I did this.
Yeah.
I'll have to pull that up real quick. Oh, it's a. Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
He's looking that up. Ezra's looking around at the rest of everyone, going, the Machinist Guild was a bust. Think we still got 2 jobs left. What has anyone seen Rim?
Yes, well, it's Slim. Shit. Nailed.
I'll
Well, we
say
just be keeping an
roll
eye on it.
invest. If you want to find Rim, just roll investigation with advantage because Rim's not exactly hiding.
Yeah. I'm causing a
Yeah,
commotion,
but
actually.
did Rim head in the same? Are people running from where Rim is? There's a mimic being grappled, and it was just following someone. I assume people would be running the fuck away from the mimic.
Possibly. That was a 15 investigation.
Yeah, you find Rim back near the main market. Just where you found the mimic, but like 30 feet in one direction as it's been trying to chase after people, and clearly Rim is now trying to wrestle it.
Is it tripping
Sorry,
balls yet?
Is
it's
it
taking me
true?
a second to find where I had that. I forgot what I
Dog
called
day.
it.
You're all
I gave
good.
it its own little name.
Is that Rim
It was
over
probably something
there?
elegant.
What the hell are they?
Drugs.
What are they wrestling?
Drugs. That's all I can think of is the little chihuahua. The like meme video of the little chihuahua going,
Yeah.
drugs. Drugs.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, it's a hallucinogen. So you put the shuffle caps incense into
cap.
this mimic's mouth. And it starts chomping on it, and you see it kind of like tonguing it as if it doesn't know what exactly it's eating.
For her pleasure.
Jesus.
I'm just picturing again, Susie, that goat gif.
No.
You see this among the effects of the hallucinogen, you see that this mimic begins to beep boop bop. Sorry, I just lost it again. Where is it?
Mimilingus.
Yeah.
You see that this mimic is now under the effect of exhaustion. The first level of exhaustion, so it has disadvantage on ability checks. Do you shove all of the incense into its mouth?
No.
Or a
No,
handful, or
just
what?
like this much. Like just like
Got it. Okay,
like a
then yeah, it's
dash.
under the effect of exhaustion.
Yeah.
And however, it's now perceiving beings of astral, ethereal, or shadow plane for 1 hour.
It also has true sight.
It also is true, right? I hope I can learn to talk after this. Jeez.
So what do you do with a all-seeing but exhausted mimic in your hands?
I want to put a leash on him and just kind of drag him around.
Like just
I'm-
twine or
Like,
like
no.
a rope or
Like,
what? you
like a
have in your
leather
inventory?
strap, and I want to put it. So how do I even describe this? Like, here's the mimic, and here's like the mouth, and then I just want to like put the strap this way
You
so that
have
I
a
can
kelp-
close it.
You have a kelp belt in your inventory.
I sure do.
Okay.
I have a kelpie
You
thing.
go
I thought I
to
had. Oh, I have silk rope. I'm gonna use the silk rope.
I also have silk rope.
Actually,
And I have chains, if anybody
silk
needs
rope
it.
to
For two completely
tie
different reasons.
down this mimic.
I
I
should
assume
borrow that
you
mimic.
tie it in a sense that it closes the chest to prevent it from opening. Do you now that it's tied? Do you ungrapple it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. The mimic.
So Rim has like trussed up the mimic, and Bonnie looks down at her own outfit, then back at the mimic, and then down at her own outfit, and then back at the mimic. One of us is going to have to change.
Who will it better?
The mimic uses its action to polymorph into its true amorphous form,
Ugh.
abandoning the form of the chest.
Ugh.
And however, the rope is still around it, technically, because it was wearing it.
Yeah.
And however, it's not grappled, so it's going to try and bite you now.
But it's like a blob, but it still has teeth.
It has like I'm going to say it has like a form
Like-
of shifting teeth that aren't.
Okay.
What in my mind the
Yeah.
the rope is now around its waist.
Yeah. So
In a
yeah.
sense, and now it has both a pseudopod attack and a bite attack. So I guess in
Okay.
this instance it would do a pseudopod attack, which is sort of like a lashing out of a form of its amorphous body.
Can I like? Can I like try to throw some chicken at it to calm it down?
Yeah. Roll another persuasion check.
Except the
That's
chicken,
alright,
the chicken is now an astral dreadnought.
Yeah, I know.
Coming out of its
Oh my god,
face.
21. 21.
21. Okay, you
21.
throw the chicken at it, and it begins to gobble up the chicken.
Good, good, good.
And it, for a brief moment, stops acknowledging you as an enemy and just kind of stands still with the information that you provided it food.
Good, good, good. More chicken. I give it more chicken. I
You
just
give
keep
it
feeding
more
it.
and more
I just
chicken.
keep giving it more chicken.
Eventually,
and
you are
it's-
going to
it's
run
like
out of chicken.
Swallowing and absorbing the chicken.
Incredible.
I'm going to say for the moment it is docile in
Good,
that
good.
its hunger has been mostly satiated. I don't know where you got all this chicken from, but
I bought it.
almost-
I'm supporting a local business that sells
Okay.
chicken legs. Or turkey legs, whatever. I think it's safe to say I'm probably out of chicken though.
I'm going to say you're out of chicken,
Yeah.
and however, it is docile and satiated. If you want to keep this mimic, you're probably going to need to lock it up,
Get a lot more chicken.
But it's a baby.
or
A sweet
it's
little
it's a
baby.
fully grown mimic.
No.
And it's a medium monstrosity.
Yeah.
So it's
Hey.
about your size.
Yeah.
And it is a neutral
Yeah.
morality individual.
I have a question.
So-
Does our ship have a brig?
Your new ship?
Yeah. Does the new ship have a brig?
The setting sun is what it's called.
Is the then it would have to be a brig with a solid door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd have to
Shapeshifter
be
could
a
just an amorphous blob can squeeze through it.
sun,
God, I wish it
setting
could turn into
sun,
a ship.
setting
That would be so
sun.
sick.
Did I
Because then it
not
could just
put
sail through the ocean, eating fish as it goes.
What we need
Very
is
pleased.
What we need is a wish spell with and just enlarge reduce wish spell.
Yeah.
Or just somebody who can cast a permanent enlarge reduce on the mimic
And it would be nice.
and somehow teach it that its diet is fish, sharks, whale fat, and other ships
Yeah.
full of people.
gave you boat stats at some point?
Yeah, I thought you had
don't
them
know.
last time.
Yeah, but
I have.
didn't we have two
I've-
boats now and we traded them in for the bigger one?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll say yes. You do have a makeshift brig.
It's makeshift though, so an amorphous blob will squeeze through a crack bigger than 1 inch.
I'll say it's like it's a steel reinforced room, not necessarily a brig in the sense that it's like, bars. It's more of a metal framed wooden closed room with a slat for looking inside of. So you could turn this into a room that couldn't be exited by a mimic, in a sense.
We have to get it back to the ship.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, man.
As you begin hauling a mimic back to your ship, at some point you took the Sea Sprite and the Setting Sun together and got a larger ship. However, the larger ship, the Setting Sun, the Sea Sprite was a 4 to 6 person boat. The Setting Sun, I believe I said, was a 10 to 20 person boat, which would mean that it would be about a 30 person boat. So at least it can hold 30 people, not necessarily it has to be manned by 30 people. You take the mimic, you put it in the brig, you lock the door. Now,
I want to put him in the brig. I'm gonna unshabari him. And I'm gonna be like, okay, little man. If you just like stay real chill and like you can turn back into like a chest if you want, or like, I'm assuming there's like storage down here, like turn into whatever you want. We'll feed you.
Feed me, Seymour.
I'm gonna hold you accountable for feeding this mimic mechanically. I want you to know that.
Yep,
So,
that's fair.
That doesn't
Well,
work.
yeah.
It's about the mimic.
Without saying, I go and feed the mimic.
So
it's gonna be angry at you.
My thought behind it is when someone tries to attack us and we want to punish them, I'll just say, send them to the brig. It's like a whole new meaning.
That was the mimic's new name is the brig.
The brig, send them to brig.
Brigitte.
Brigand.
So you throw the mimic into the brig. It reverts back to a chest form and just kind of stays docile while being satiated.
Good.
And you're free to return to your daily activities, so should you choose to do so.
Oh man, I'm exhausted.
Bet
Let's
you
just.
are.
Yeah. All right. Someone else take over. I'm just gonna putz along behind everybody. He licks the frog again.
Would
He'll take more points of damage. He doesn't care.
So there were two left. There were two left, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the missing
Yeah,
cat
two
and the
jobs
stolen
left,
brewery
yeah.
recipe.
Okay, we
Yeah.
can go find a brewery recipe or chase loose pussy.
Well, I'm always down for chasing pussy.
I hear that. Says a random bystander.
Yeah, who said that?
No, says the compass in my pocket.
Is there a compass in your pocket, or you have your TV?
Would you like directions to the nearest pussy? Look down. So the brewery, or not, sorry, the missing cat poster specifically says stuff that I'm going to tell you in a second. It's
No, we did determine that it wasn't old girl Miss sheep thief that was killing and kidnapping
correct.
pets, right?
That was
Yeah.
correct. I also informed you that cats don't die in my games. So,
Yay.
Lost Midnight. A sleek black cat with a silver collar, last seen near the Hollow Spire Observatory. 25 gold piece reward, Ilara Meadowlight.
What was the
And
name
you'll
of that
remember
observatory?
Ilara is
The Hollow
name
Spire, which is
Uh,
hilarious because that's the name of something I'm proposing for our town.
Ilara is the name of the apothecary and potions vendor in the Driftwood Market. She came and asked you about the poisonous toad in hopes that she could purchase it from you, but
Oh,
she
that's
settled
right.
for extracting some of its secretions in exchange for some potions.
I think I remember this person. She got some of that venom from the toad your lick. Hey Grim, do me a favor. Stick your tongue out real quick. Yeah, man.
The dark, dark
You see,
swamp person.
Ezra pulls out a notepad and begins furiously sketching. Like, oh, I haven't seen that color in a while. All right. All right, good. All right. You put your tongue back in your mouth.
Oh,
It's,
thanks, bro.
Yes. I don't think your tongue's always been furry, right? No.
Well, I don't know. I don't really look at my tongue all that much.
Purple tan. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the world slip you a Jeffrey?
Yeah. But
Do you think I should like the toad some more? Will that help?
you know what? At this point, I'm almost certain that you've built up a tolerance, which is I mean, yeah. Yeah. Does it still hurt when you lick it?
Do you know?
I don't know. Does it still hurt when I? I don't think so.
You took damage last time, yeah.
I did take that. Well,
You
that was
took
from rubbing it
damage
all over
when
my body.
You took damage when you rubbed it all over your body.
Right.
Are
when you
Lokatha
lick
not
it-
like damage resistant?
When you lick it, it's more of it's a slight hallucinogenic effect.
All right.
Like
Yeah.
it's like licking THC oil.
Oh, I do have advantage against being poisoned. Look at that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
I
I
didn't
thought.
realize
I
that.
thought Lokoff had
Well,
had something like that.
it doesn't instill the poison effects, though. It
Right,
doesn't.
right.
But if it did,
No, it's okay.
So it's
Uh,
against being poisoned, not against poison damage.
right, yeah. So sorry, real quick. I have advantage against being poisoned, paralyzed, frightened, charmed, or put to sleep.
well, goddamn.
Yeah. So I like to think me licking the frog at this point just kind of tastes like tingly on my tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had some Szechuan peppercorn.
Right, literally, yeah.
Due to the unique coloration of said tongue, I feel like that might be permanent, but
Is it
Oh,
doesn't
sick.
seem to be any ill effects.
is it furry or is it like the inside of one of those flightless birds? And Bonnie's just gonna like poke it. Is it furry or does it have like tendrils like the inside of a penguin mouth?
Oh, like those weird
Like a
backward
snapping
bars
turtle,
that are
yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things that are fucking
I
terrifying.
thought you had a very strange and upsetting kink for a moment there.
Oh no. No, like actually, Rim's tongue is like totally normal, but as soon as he like opens his mouth wide, you see all the barbels from the inside of his mouth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right.
So, do you head to the Driftwood Market? You'd suspect that Alara is probably still at her potion shop currently.
Let's see. Do we need to go and do we want to go and talk to her first, or do we want to go near the observatory and see if we see the cat? And are they directionally? Are the two locations? Will we pass the market headed to the observatory, or are they in opposite directions?
You would not pass the market. Well, oh, sorry. You're currently like a couple blocks north of the market. You know that the observatory is directly east of the market, closer to the outskirts of town. So you would technically pass the market in order to get to the observatory.
Oh, in that case, I guess we can stop in. Might have a picture of the cat or something.
You walk up to Ilara at the Silver Still. She's once again a half elven woman, black hair, and she sees you, Ezra, and she says, "Oh, did you change your mind on the toad?"
Oh, no. That toad is being very well loved right now.
Perhaps
I
some more
wouldn't be able to
bottles?
trade it, unfortunately. The reason that we are back, actually, we're running around town doing some of these jobs and all that good stuff, but didn't notice one of those postings was yours for your
Oh,
cat.
yes. Midnight. That's right.
Yeah.
She's gone missing. And if you're accepting the job posting, I'm happy to tell you about her.
Yeah, that's why we're here. Now you said she went missing by the Hollow Spire Observatory. Do you happen to
Yes.
have a picture
So
of her, perhaps?
I don't have a picture of her exactly. She's a dark black cat. Um, she's got orange irises. She has a long furry mane and just a crackle of some red lines on her tail. it looks almost as if it's a volcanic crackling of lava.
Interesting.
And now I normally wouldn't post, something about an outside cat who travels around town all the time. But I've recently taken to um, shepherding some refugee children over at the observatory from the Solace Bay attack. And these children really depend on my little one to, you know, cheer themselves up or comfort them when they are struggling as they are. And so, whatever can be done to find her, I'm not quite sure what happened or why she's gone missing. Normally, she turns up for food or water or some sort every other day or so, but she hasn't been seen in a couple days. I think it was 3 days ago was the last time I found her. Um, she originally was lost by the observatory. Um, she I posted it yesterday in an attempt to hopefully nip it in the bud before she could get too far. Um, I'm happy to provide you with some, uh, perhaps a old dish rag I use to help for smells or, you know, anything I can do to help. I'm happy to do whatever I can to get her back.
We do have a dog. If the dog can scent, I do not know. Would the children know anything?
It's possible. Well, I know a couple of them were the last to see her. Um, and that was again 3 days ago. Um,
Also,
you
haven't
would
we
know
been
that
here? What haven't we been here for 2 days? So she wouldn't have posted it yesterday, or it would have been day before, because we did the
Oh, yes, sorry, you're right. It
ant
was the
farm.
day before. Um, Blink dogs do have advantage on smell perceptions. And she says, um, I believe it was, see, who was it? Um, I think it was Ravon that saw her last. A little tiefling boy. He's got a purple sort of tattered outfit on, with black shorts and some lace shoes. Uh, I think he may have seen her last over by the observatory. The children stay at the observatory during the day while I'm, out doing business at the Silver Still.
Oh,
Um,
can you tell us anything else about Levon? Color of skin, eyes, who we are looking
yes,
for?
he has a dark red skin color. He has yellow irises, very bright, almost like as if they're glowing. Um, he has jet black hair with some jagged horns, one of which is missing. Um, and sorry, not
Red
missing,
horns?
broken. Yes, he's
Carlac
a
Jr.?
tiefling. What's up?
Carlac Jr.?
Right.
Carlac Jr.?
Carlac Jr. That's what you're describing.
If Karlak had a son.
I mean,
Um, and if you were to, the children are, multiple people help aid the children in many ways. I provide any, herbal remedies and such, or evening time supervision. But you could go to the observatory and call Ravon by name, and he'd poke his head up and look around, seeing if you're someone that's looking for him.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna get Echo out of my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm not quite sure how to help you.
damn it!
Sorry.
You have to spell it. You got to spell it. You can't
And
say it.
yeah, I know.
We spell it to each other all the time.
Yeah, and go. Do you know where the observatory is?
Yeah, it's over there east here right now. I could point you to it if you want.
That would be fantastic.
Good
If you
thing, yeah.
don't mind, let me grab that cloth that you were talking about earlier.
Oh, of course. And she goes and fishes through her inventory and grabs out just a dish rag that seems regularly used, and she hands it to you, and she says, "I just use it for cleaning up occasionally, drying off my hands after I wash them, something like that." Um, Again,
Yeah,
if you find her, or if you're able to, if you need any more information, feel free to let me know, and I'll be happy to help out.
you said you use the cloth for your hands. Do you have anything that Midnight might have rubbed against?
Oh, I have a old twine post over here. It's just sitting in the back of the store when she comes to visit. You could definitely take that. She rubs herself on it. She scratches it occasionally.
I don't think I need to take it. Just a moment here. And Ezra opens the top of their coat. Hey, Winky.
Oh,
I got a job for you, little buddy.
oh.
Um,
Ezra is pulling out his Winky in the middle of shops. Everyone.
Hey, I'm an old man. I'm allowed.
he goes, what, what, and you see him in the middle of talking, immediately starts.
Yeah, I bet you smell it already, can't you?
He says, "There was a cat here."
Yeah, there was. There was. Such a smart boy. Such a smart boy. You give him a treat.
Would you? Oh, would you like the cat? Would you like me to find the cat?
Yes, we would love to find the cat.
Oh, yes, I would love to find the cat.
Oh
my god, Jordan, I
Uh,
love your
and-
Blink Dog voice. Jesus Christ.
So it's the perfect Blink Dog puppy voice.
It is, yeah.
The amount of excitement with which you do it is just
He rolls
chef's kiss.
He rolls a.
It gets a
Uh,
plus
he
3
rolls
to
a nine.
perception.
He rolls a 19 perception on
Jeez.
finding the cat, and he starts looking up at both of you, or the lot of you, and says, to you, Ezra, of course, because you can only understand him. I know where the cat went. Would you like me to take you?
Would anybody
I,
else
I-
want to see the observatory first, or would you just like to go straight for the cat?
It is a very good question. That's exactly what I was going to ask and see. I was going to see if the two directions were the same.
I hold up the compass. Can you ask it if it is this way?
Yeah. So that their compass, that device that she's holding is the compass, and it points in certain directions. And the direction it's pointing is to this big building where people go and look at stuff. Is that in the same direction you smell the cat?
It's yes. The direction is this way. And it gets in the dog point stance, and it goes, and it points in east towards where the observatory is located.
Perfect. All right. Well, sniff it out a bit more once we get a little closer. I'm gonna hold out my arms. We're gonna hop back into my arms. All right. Put my Winky away.
He keeps his head popped out, and he's actively, sniffing around as you're leading him, and he's like squirming around occasionally, getting a better position and such. Sorry, Camille's also very vibrant right now as well.
That's good.
And he starts leading you off to the east in the direction of the observatory.
I keep holding up the compass to see if the dog will notice what direction it's pointing, to be like, is it the same? Is it the same?
The direction is the same.
Yeah, he's saying it's the same. Yeah.
As you traipse along the route of the easterly road, you make it to the observatory, and you see that the dog, Winky, begins to continue to point east after you get to the observatory, and the compass begins to point more directly at the observatory as you begin to pass it. So the compass points at the observatory, the dog continues pointing east as if the direction of the cat keeps going that way. The directions are no longer the same.
I am going to take our friend here inside so that he can have a look around. I did promise him a look at the world. But also to question the children. And then perhaps we can pick up the trail from there.
I think it sounds like a good idea. So we're going to take a little pit stop here. You're doing an excellent job, buddy. Here's another treat here, you know. And we're going to take a little break, talk to some people here, and then we'll keep going for the cat.
Oh, okay. I will remember where the cat is going. And he snuggles back in with an adamant look. You see him occasionally looking back in the direction of where he knows the cat is, and he keeps going like.
You pull out something, because with what's the word? Solid. Thank you. I couldn't English. Well, it's a solid trinket. You just gotta put it down there so we can try to distract it a little bit. Please, not as antsy while the rest of them are looking for the children.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
No, I'm playing. My brain told me to reword that mid thought. I am distracting the blink dog Winky by playing with a toy.
Okay. He begins to stop necessarily pointing in that direction and starts focusing on the toy as you begin to move it around, and puts all his focus into that.
Is there like a telescope attached to this Is it like an actual like observatory, or is it just like a big like open, like you can see the town from here observatory, or is it we're looking at space observatory?
This is a higher elevation observatory, meant to have an occasionally open roof, but not necessarily to have a telescope in it yet. And as of right now, as you go in, you see a number of children scattered throughout the observatory, with, it seems, barely any observatory goers in attendance currently. You would guess that there's more refugee children here than there are observers.
So I'm just gonna keep the compass out and like, do you see everything? Do you see everything here? Like, I'm showing you an observatory. I've never been in one of these.
Is it like maybe perhaps the type of observatory that might have a high balcony that one could maybe look off and see a nice view?
Yes, it is. It does have a high balcony.
I'm gonna walk out to the balcony. Will you all question the children while I show our friend here the view?
Sure thing. What was it? His name? Ezra's just gonna stand and walk to the middle of the room where the children are. Hey, which one of you is Ravon?
You see that. Oh, actually, go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me while you're in there.
Be the tiefling with the broken horn, my guy.
That'd probably be them. 19, 20, 22, 24, 24.
24. Wow.
19 on the die.
I'm going to say that you notice that this observatory seems to be modified in that it's, how do I put this?
It's an orphanage.
It's now an orphanage instead of an observatory.
It's a hard knock life, Ravon.
Oh, but you detect a bit of sort of celestial energy or radiant energy in the building, just very faint, not necessarily concentrated whatsoever, but it's just happens to be there. You say the word Ravon, and a little ruby red, black-haired, 1.5 horned tiefling boy with yellow eyes pops up from being huddled in the corner with some friends of his or some other children, and he pops up and sort of looks at you like a meerkat, popping its head up in the wild, and he looks at you like you see there's like 80% hope in his eyes and 20% inquisitive nature.
Inquisitiveness, I think.
Inquisitiveness. Like as if he hopes you have information for him. But he says, I'm Ravon.
Go over. With, of course, Winky's head poking out of my coat, looking as adorable as a blank dog puppy can look.
Oh.
Which probably, honestly, considering how blank dogs are drawn, probably isn't super cute.
I mean, yeah, blink dogs look like
Great Danes. I mean,
yeah, they look like Great Danes, but with like a little bit more violent features.
and wiggly little ears.
Yeah.
Blink dogs are like a softer version of a hellhound.
Like that.
But they're still cute. But yeah, he goes
Okay.
over and he goes, hey buddy, don't worry, you're not in trouble or anything. I'm a friend of Alara's.
Oh, yeah, Alara. she's very nice. She gives us her potions and helps us at nighttime.
Yeah. She was telling me that she was telling us that one of your little friends, Midnight, she's gone missing. We're trying to look for her.
Oh, Midnight was huh. Um Midnight was here 3 days ago. Um we were playing with her and she she kept batting around a ball of paper. And then she went outside and we chased after her like we do sometimes. But I don't, she turned her head real fast and she left and she went really fast. Um, so I think maybe she saw something. I don't know what she
How fast
saw,
is
but
really fast?
oh, she's really fast. Yeah. She chases after us and she always catches us. She's she's the fastest.
Hmm, interesting.
Would you say as
All
fast
right.
as a horse?
Um, you see, he takes a second to really think about that question. I think she's faster than a horse.
Faster than
You
a
you
horse.
see a lack of information in his eyes in that he may not know how fast horses can go.
Mhm. Right. Hmm. What is a good comparison? All right, so we already know she catches all the children. So she's faster than your fastest.
You're welcome to make
Hmm.
checks in the building if you want to like look for any clues um, or all kinds of things. All any of you?
What? Hmm. So, hmm.
What kind of check would that be? An investigation?
You could do survival, perception, arcana, insight. Well, insight would be speaking with the children, um, uh, or even religion, actually.
You said persuasion?
I said survival, perception, arcana, or religion.
I will do survival.
Perception, I got 14.
I
Uh,
got a 16.
16 or 14. Malachi or Bonnie, do y'all roll anything?
17 Arcana.
Arcana.
Perception is plus 3. Survival. Sorry. Can we do survival, perception, performance? Did you say?
I said religion. Survival,
Religion.
perception, arcana, and religion.
Arcana and religion. Okay, so Arcana is under what now? Oh, that.
Actually, I
And
think
religion is
Ezra's
also.
going
So
to
we're gonna do
do
perception.
a religion check because he actually is kind of looking around, seeing if he can get a deeper sense of that celestial magic that he sensed
Go for it, yeah.
before.
So 12 plus 3, 15 for perception.
For perception, Will, Rim, and Bonnie, you all detect some faint tracks leading to a brush in the distance. It starts to lead to more of the outskirts of town, near a small pile of like disturbed outer wall. and Bricks, I mean, and Malachi, you detect lingering conjuration magic as you leave the observatory. Um, farther easterly, um, easternly, farther east, um, you detect a faint aura of conjuration magic, as if some sort of more powerful spell was either attempted or cast in the distance to the east. Oh, careful. Sorry, the baby was going for the cord. And the last one was religion. Would you roll in religion?
What was the 10?
A 10?
Yeah. What I get for $10?
You get the same radiant energy, sort of um, aura in the building. It's still very faint. You're not quite sure what its nature is or what its cause is. It just seems like something radiant happens here maybe regularly. And you see that whenever Ravon begins pointing out the door and mentions midnight, one of the other children says, "Oh, she was chasing the fish. The fish, they
The fish?
The dead fish or the live fish?
they were moving, I think.
You'll float
They
too.
were moving. Yeah, they were moving. They were alive.
There, she was chasing the fish. Where? In the water?
No, the fish were in the air. They're over there. And this little girl points easternly, where the tracks go, where the conjuration magic is in, and where the cat, Willie was originally pointing to.
Winky.
Winky,
That's my
sorry, Winky.
sister's. My sister's cat's name is Willie because he has one eye.
Oh.
Got it. And she says,
Yeah.
I don't know how it works, but there were fish and they were in the air.
I believe you. How often do you see the fish in the air? Was that the first time, or does it happen other times?
I only saw them, yeah, whenever Midnight left. She left and she chased after him. She spotted them really far away. They were wiggling around, just swimming around the air.
Interesting. All right.
Does that happen often?
Roll a history or animal handling check.
I think I'll go with history.
Anyone can roll, by the way.
I rolled an at 20
Okay.
with animal handling.
I got a 23 with history.
You would know, with a nat 20 and a 23, you would know that the only fish you know of that would swim through the air are space guppies.
Space guppy.
They are little, literal guppy-sized fish that have pockets of air around them, and they're native to the astral realm. And so, assuming you communicate information, there could be some link to the conjuration magic, and an astral being just casually being here. Sorry.
Rim. Eat the frog.
Yeah. What? No.
Eat the frog.
Not Ribbert. I'm not eating Ribbert. What's wrong with you, man? He's
Eat
a
the
living being.
You eat the frog, you see the fish. We see the fish, we catch the cat.
The
No.
perception ability happened from the tripping balls incense.
Yeah, it
not
was the
frog.
incense, not
Oh,
the
it was
frog.
the incense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rim, take
Yeah.
a whole shitload of the incense.
Oh, yeah. No, I have that. That's fine. Ribbert
Oh,
is
yeah,
an
okay.
incense.
Do you do it?
Oh yeah, I rip a fucking blunt.
Okay. You immediately take
Oh,
a
yeah.
level of exhaustion,
Yeah, that's fine.
but you begin to start seeing astral, ethereal, and shadow plane perceptions.
I'm just
For the next
picturing the
hour.
Sesame Street fake like puppet gif
Well,
of the puppet doing the whole fuckload of coke.
Yeah.
For the next 3 hours.
Whoa, this is like
You are
some
tripping
good.
balls for a solid 3 hours.
So
Yeah.
you're licking a hallucinogenic, and then you're inhaling a mind-opening, altering. So, you're having a great time right about now, I bet.
Yeah, it reminds me of '89.
You start seeing what the fuck else happens in the astral realm? I didn't plan this out. Astral plane. Sorry,
When the world slips you a Jeffrey stroke
we
wall.
now have we have our pointer Winky, and we have someone that can see.
You see, what do you see? You, rim job, begin to see in the distance, you see what's the word I want? An epic proportion world tree.
Holy shit!
Like
Whoa.
not a distant skyscraper.
Mm.
This is piercing the atmosphere.
Oh my god.
It's so far in the distance that there's a portion of it that is clearly cut off by the horizon.
Okay.
So you begin to see that along with a plethora of astral cosmos like gases and stars and all kinds of floating materials, not quite any creatures. But in the distance, you see a shimmering sort of disruption. You'd say it's about maybe half a mile in one direction. And it almost looks like you can't quite see it through the brush and trees, but there's something shimmering in the distance.
Do I see any fish?
You don't yet see any fish.
Okay. So like, hey, easy. I don't see any fish, but like, there's a big tree.
A big tree.
Yeah. It's like right there. You don't see it. That's crazy.
No, that's not a big tree. There's a few little trees. There's a house.
Nah, man, it's like huge. And then there's like something shiny over there, but look at this tree.
Rim's fucking looking at Yggdrasil and it's
like, honestly.
And it's like,
he's
and all of a sudden, just Inagata Davida starts playing in the background for no reason.
Or the what's the song?
Feel cold all of a sudden.
the tree glowing or anything, perchance?
Just nothing but drug music. Just
Yeah.
full on 60s. Boo doo 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 doo.
The flower duet starts playing.
Yes, I know that Sunshine of Your Love.
Yeah. A
Um,
bunch of
Through the
native music
tulips.
from the 90s just starts playing in the background.
Enya, just on loop.
And yeah, yep, it's gone.
you see an astral dragon, almost ethereal in nature, like soars overhead, like a mile up in the sky.
Yeah, like
in the
right over us.
distance. Yeah, just right over you, completely
Yeah.
ignoring you. I didn't
Oh
say they could
shit!
see you too.
What
I
are you
never said they
saying?
could see
Nobody
you too.
move. Nobody move. There's a dragon right there. I don't know if he's chill.
Do you head in that direction?
I head in the direction of like the shimmery thing you were talking about, the distortion.
Yes. Do
Yeah,
you all head in that direction?
Yeah, I'm going to
Is that
follow
east?
Rem.
Yes, it is east. The dog is still pointing.
Yeah,
Winky is still
we'll go
pointing
that
in that
way.
direction.
Yeah.
You see Winky is a little peeved that someone else knows the direction to go as well.
Hey, it's okay. I'm not exactly sure how he's figured out this direction, but I'm pretty sure he's copying you. That's what he's doing. He's copying
That's
you.
right.
On
That's
the-
right.
On the way out, I turn to like the group of kids, and I go, "Do you want to see something cool?"
Oh,
Yeah. Alara says we're not supposed to. Alara said, who are you?
I am Bonnie Fen. I am helping Ilara
Oh.
find Midnight.
This
And-
person angered Bonnie Fenn? That Bonnie Fenn?
Yes, that's me.
They start to shrink into themselves a little bit.
Do not worry. I do not beef with children. And then I take out the compass and I say, "Spin for them."
Hello. And they go, whoa. Hi. And he goes, how y'all doing? Okay.
I have a talking compass. And I take out a silver and just flick it to the kids, because why not? And not on purpose, but because Bonnie's fucking awkward, she's gonna flash a little bit of Fang while she smiles and then walk out. You'd be like,
they all start whispering to each other like, did you see that? Did you see that? As you start, do you hand them the compass, or do you just show it to them and then leave?
no, I show it to them, I flip them a silver, and then I leave.
You see that one of the smaller children bounds out of the air and snatches the silver out of the air before it hits the ground or anything, and then you see he scurries off into the distance.
Get that kid a clue later.
As you all head east, you see, as you part the brush and trees and go into the distance about a half mile, you see what looks like a thing. Hold on. A thingy thing that looks like a thing. Located
Like an
near the
air.
outskirts of Shermayon, you see a secluded glade. Roll a religion check, anyone who wants to.
Last one didn't go so well.
Rim definitely believes in a god now, and
And
he's
also,
gonna roll.
and also investigation if you choose to.
Rim is gonna become
Okay.
a cleric out of just sheer.
Rim with no bonus at all rolled an 18. He is fucking with it.
wow.
He said yes.
Yeah.
Praise.
Same.
Like,
18 plus 2, so 20. Dirty 20.
All right.
God dang. Okay. I'm giving you everything now. You begin to see what looks like an area in the glade that looks like it had heavy foot traffic at some point. Those with investigation see this. And you see near the brush and bushes there is sorry, go backwards. This had heavy foot traffic in a large circular pattern. There's like a circle surrounding a tree in the middle where there was clearly heavy foot traffic. Towards the brush and bushes near the outer perimeter of this circle, you see the carcasses of dead small animals, and you see the flies and erosions of you know, scavenging creatures picking at the dead bodies of these squirrels and other animals are bunnies. And Rim, who rolled religion? What
I
did you
think me
roll,
and
Rim?
Susie. I got an
What did you
18.
roll? Susie?
I also rolled an 18 plus 2. Or no, religion, 18 straight.
Got it. With an 18 religion check, you feel and detect the residual energy of a druidic ritual. Sorry, what did everyone else roll again?
I got a 6, so.
Oh, were we all rolling religion?
Oh,
We
Or
could
investigation.
roll anything, investigation, nature, arcana,
I
religion.
did
If
investigation.
you want to try again with a different
Got
roll, that's also
19.
fine.
I rolled a
Yeah, I
natural
did.
1 on the die, so.
I got a 10.
Just stop trying, Dan.
So yeah, that was an 11 on religion and a 19 on investigation.
Okay. You see the small animals here seem to have died from an acidic exposure. It looks like whatever damaged them was corrosive in nature, not from predators or natural causes. You see limping out of the brush is an elk with clear chemical burns on it. Just it looks like the chemical burns engulfed the back half of this elk's body. And
With
baby.
my experience with with alchemical concoctions and stuff like that, would Ezra recognize what might have caused these types of
roll,
burns?
you know what? Roll an alchemy supplies check with advantage.
I'm proficient, so is that just a D20 plus my proficiency bonus?
I believe so, yeah.
That is 16.
16 with advantage?
Oh, with advantage. 16.
Okay. You see that the residual energy is clearly alchemical. Not natural druidic magic. Whatever happened here, two things happened here. Rimjob, you notice that the shimmering is clearly centered in the middle of this circle. It almost looks like a rip in the center of the circle, as if something was trying to, in a way, blend the astral and mortal plane together, or create some sort of window or door between them. With an 18, I'll let you know that you would surmise that this could have been a Circle of Stars druidic ritual to establish a grove. And from the magical remnants of the conjuration magic that Malachi still detects, you would guess that this was the thing that happened. This happened about 3 days ago.
Can I like go up and touch where it looks like it's like ripped?
Yes, you can. Go for it.
Yeah. Whoa, dudes, that's like so not chill, and like all for like this like thing, and then he just like walks out into the middle of the circle and starts like touching whatever it is.
You start to. It's almost like it's a murky substance in that's been injected into a pool of water. As you begin to push through it, it begins to follow your hand in a way and then disperse. This, you're seeing into the astral realm. You'd guess that this door was to attempt to bridge the astral realm and your plane of existence currently. However, the alchemy burns you see on the animals that corroded them were not a part of any ritual, or you think the only thing that you would reference to what happened here is the Solace Bay Peninsula attack, where the fog corroded and began to eat away at people in the town of Solace Bay.
That feels like so long ago. Oh my god.
It was so long ago. It was the first session.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're like trying to like sandwich, like this is our realm and this is like the tree realm, and they're trying to be like psh. But it's like gross.
I mean, that would explain the traces of magic I've been feeling around here.
Yeah, it's like druidic, and it feels like stars.
You're saying it is evil druids.
No, well, I don't know if they're like evil. Like, remember that like messed up cloud? Like when we all met? Like that looks like what happened to the animals. I don't think this is like part of it. I don't know though.
You would notice that these animals aren't entirely eroded.
Yeah. It was like
the creatures and people that were a part of the Solace Bay attack.
Yeah.
Were completely eroded.
Yeah. So it's almost like a testing ground, maybe.
Yeah.
3 days ago, that would have been at the same time.
Only because you said the exact term, that's exactly what you think it is.
Oh, wow. Hell yeah.
You think that someone was testing the fog from the attack.
Whoa. Animal testing is like not cool.
3 days ago, that would be the day before the other attack. So they tried it
no,
out here, or what?
Not quite. Sorry, that was the attack was 5 days ago.
Okay.
Oh, the attack was 5 days ago. But yeah, it's still. So the elk is still like hanging around from then.
The elk looks like it survived the attack. Yes, but it
So
had
whatever they did there, it did not work here. Not as well, anyway.
Or maybe
um
maybe the power was tapped.
as
Maybe
you're
it
all
was stopped.
as you're all looking through the area,
Hey.
Malachi, roll investigation for me.
Winky, do you still smell that cat anywhere around here?
Can I roll a history check to see if I like know anything about what's going on, since this is like my whole family
You can-
are Circle of the Fen druids, and like I know bad druids when I see bad druids.
You can roll history.
Okay.
Dan, you were muted when you said that. You're still muted.
Discord mute.
I got 19.
You got 19?
18.
18.
I rolled 19.
13 on the history.
Malachi, with that 18, I think you said, Will, you also got 18?
I got 19 since I rolled a 15 plus 2 plus it's my proficiency bonus. So
Got it. Okay. You both notice a dead body clearly covered in the brush, that looks not equally as corroded, but looks like it got corroded from the inside out.
Gross.
But it was clearly attempted to be hidden.
do you know what kind of body it is?
Yes, it looks like a... One second. The person's wearing a dark black robe or cloak, with speckles of constellations here and there on it. They look like a human man, with a scar on their left eye, and a whitened iris. They have brown hair, white skin, and a very bulbous nose. And it looks like they may have ingested something, or something was, was inhaled and or exhaled and caused this damage. It looks like they swallowed acid.
Looks like they swallowed acid. Are their teeth normal?
No, they're also corroded,
Okay.
except for
Uh,
a silver tooth in the back.
interesting.
I'm gonna pry the silver tooth out if I can.
You try the silver tooth. Now it unhooks with ease, with surprising ease. Roll a perception check for me. Anyone?
I'll do it. I love looking at stuff.
What's my perception?
Come out. Oh my god. It's an 11. I'm distracted by the dragon. In
I
the
did a
tree.
14.
Dan, what'd you get?
14.
16.
Dan got higher.
Dan, you see a orange color wiggling around in the brush to your right, and you see out of the brush a cat lunges at the orange movement and disappears into the brush.
Does that cat match our
It's right.
description?
I said orange cat, a black cat. Sorry, a black cat
Oh,
With green eyes and
with orange eyes
orange eyes.
and a slightly red crackled tail.
Sorry, green eyes is from something else I was recently.
Pictures of Jinx.
Yeah, I was gonna say our cat.
Yeah.
Mm. What are you doing?
I think I found the cat. Now we have to catch it.
all right.
Of the
She's
brush,
begging for after fives, and she's not.
Out of the brush wriggles a orange guppy in a bubble, and it is swimming away into the distance as the
Oh my
cat
god.
as the cat is leaping and bounding, trying to swat at it in the air.
Space Guppy. Haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Fish!
Rim definitely sees this.
No.
Well, yeah, I'm too old to be chasing and hopping after cats. So, Winky, need you to do me a favor. Don't hurt it. It's going to hop on and pop over to the kitty cat.
Wait, what
and-
is the cat's movement speed? How fast is the cat going?
That is actually a very good question. It was described as ridiculously fast.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck,
Huh?
boy.
It's fast as fuck, boy.
Cat's movement speed is 45 feet.
Hey, so's
Holy
mine. Except for I'm gonna dash, and I'm gonna do some dope monk shit, and also do step of the wind if I have to, and I'm gonna catch that cat.
You
works.
dash, you dive, you dip, you dodge, and you go after the cat.
Do I need to roll dexterity, sleight of hand?
Yes, roll dexterity with advantage because it's distracted.
Okay.
I'd like to imagine as Bonnie
21.
is running, Winky is blinking next to catch up with her.
Yeah, they're like racing.
21.
21. You are able to snatch the cat out of the air as it's about to grab a guppy. And you see as the guppy swims past you, it's completely ignoring you while you're holding, and it's still trying to swat at the guppy flying through the air.
So cute.
Calm down. You're all right. I'm gonna pull out like a little bit of like meat ration and be like, "How about this?" to try to distract the cat.
It begins to sniff at the meat ration while it's distracted by the guppy, and it begins to slowly turn its gaze back towards the meat ration and begin grappling onto it with its teeth and gnawing on it.
All right, we've got a cat now that I can apparently see astral
Good job.
fish.
Well, we
I'm
can
a
see the
sniff cat for extra sensitive.
The fish is perceivable by everyone.
Oh. We
The fish seems to be in this realm.
we've got the cat and we've got flying fish.
Whatever
The-
happened at this druidic ritual ground seems to have partially worked in that it let these fish in, but not permanently worked as it was intended to create a doorway. But the druidic ritual and the corrosive damage seem to be two separate events.
Interesting. It's not a side effect.
Part of the issue is these fish aren't from here, as one could rightly assume. They're from the astral.
I'm
Which
gonna.
if our buddy over here is any signifier of, there's a lot of astral stuff going on.
I'm gonna hand Rim the cat because Rim's got better strength and can hold on to the cat better.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go digging through the pockets of the guy on the ground
Go ahead.
and see if I can find anything on him to indicate like whether this blew up in his face or whether he was trying to stop it or whether he was just like an innocent bystander. Is that investigation?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
We give her the
Why
help
not?
action. And just
Nat
never
20.
mind.
Holy
I was
shit.
I was hoping someone would get a nat 20.
But it
Um,
is nat 20 plus nothing because I have 0 for investigation.
Well, that's
I
okay.
specifically had information that was only accessible through a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Sweet.
Oh, wow.
You find a large, what's it called? It's a very large round flask.
Oh, like
Okay.
It's
I forget what they're
called
called.
like
An
an Erlen.
Erlenmeyer?
It's almost like an Erlenmeyer flask with
Yeah.
a cap,
Okay.
with a cap that's like clearly taken off. It has literally nothing in it except for residue. And whatever was the same residue is on this person's mouth. So you would surmise that. Sorry, say again.
They've been huffing stuff and smoking a pancake.
You would surmise that someone inhaled or exhaled this concoction.
This guy purposely did this shit to himself.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he underestimated its effects.
The
Well, you go to
pattern,
these parties and start handing out the weaponized hallucinogens.
the pattern suggests that someone was testing a modified fog property. Frog property?
Frog! It's the frog! It all comes back to
Frog's
Rob
in the AG.
Ribbert. Yeah.
Let's say frog.
With
This
that,
is
we'll
Ribbert's
take a
fault.
break. Do we want to take a break or do we want to keep going?
Break is probably good.
Break
Okay.
would be nice.
Let's break.
Nice.
Okay.
Beep boop.
Okay. My
Um,
fault. Jordan was explaining that I found some shit in the guy's pocket.
So you realize this was a controlled experiment. someone hijacked a ritual. It's okay. Baby's not happy with us starting again.
She doesn't like rituals.
A prototype variant of the cosmos-like fog that erupted and engulfed the Solace Bay Peninsula. This grove was chosen as a sacrificial laboratory, a way to test out if this fog could be crafted in such a manner that it would somewhat spare animals and plants. Because you notice the trees and plants around you, which are organic material, are not eroded. They've either been eroded and regenerated or not been affected at all. And specifically, because you investigated the person's pockets, you find what you believe is the flask that is somehow the beginnings of how this attack was initiated.
This flask is the way that the attack was initiated, but he inhaled the vapors that are on the inside of the flask. Did someone force him to inhale this and then hide the bottle on him?
The name.
Computer man noise.
He was, or maybe he drunk it went bad, and instead of turning them in, they tried to hide him away.
So
Or
you
when they
think,
opened up their way, something came through.
so
I will say you don't see any signs of struggle on this man.
he willingly
So
did this.
if he was being forced, he wasn't being forced physically.
So either there was a spell commanding him to drink this, or he did it willingly. So
He was a true believer.
I can either say it's a cult, or it could be any number of things. It's a cult, it's a spell, it's someone in his own group that is a traitor. It's very
Sorry,
strange.
Camille's falling asleep mid-drink. But that is so far what you can surmise. That seems to be the most information you can grab from this scenario. I will say that it may take some time, but with an alchemical investigation into the residue on this flask, it could be some of the ingredients could be distinguishable, but it would take some time.
Yeah, maybe Malachi, we could work on this together. Probably figure out what it what it is, what forms it.
You also notice that the cat is completely fine. As if the cat were here, it was unaffected.
So this happened before the cat was here? Or the cat was able to outrun it and come back? But I would
Well,
think I would think if the fish got through, and they got all the way to the observatory, and the cat chased it, that this happened long before the cat got here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The ritual would have had to have happened and went wrong before the cat would have seen the fish.
How
Which
aimlessly
does
is the
mean that
fish
the
swimming?
cat's probably not a cat that can see into the astral. Probably just a regular cat.
The fish are just they're swimming together, but they're not swimming in any particular direction with any typical motivation. They're just kind of bobbing and weaving about as if they would in their home realm.
So if they're just aimlessly swimming, it would have taken them a while to get all the way over there. From over here, we're pretty far from the observatory, right? We've gone kind
Half
of
mile,
away.
yeah.
Yeah, it would have gotten. So this could have been done long before the other coast. If it was 3 days ago this cat went missing, it would have been more than that for the fish to get from here to there.
3 days the cat went missing. 5 days ago was the attack. This could have happened, slow as these fish move.
6, 7.
Maybe a week prior. Maybe this wasn't the second spot. Maybe this was the first spot.
This was the failed attempt.
So, like, what am I doing with this cat?
We're going to return it either to the children or to. Let's take it all the way back to town and give it to Ilara.
Yes.
Alright.
So
Worm just has the cat in one arm and the toad in the other.
you travel double barreling two pets down the easterly road that leads to the Driftwood Market towards the middle of town, and you come across the Silver Still once again. As you enter, you see Alara lights up with excitement at the sight of Midnight, her beloved pet, and she says, "Oh my gosh, where was she?"
She was at, like, near a dragon and...
Well, she was.
there
There was a
fish.
dragon?
Ignore my friend here. My friend is having a very good day.
Yeah.
Do I need to move the children?
Do you know anything about? That's up to you. Do you know anything about Stars druids? Those who deal with the astral plane.
A character-based history check. Yes. She got a 16. And she says, "You bop some stuff," and you believe her.
Insight check. No.
She says that what I know of the Circle of Stars druids, I know they're of course, star-based druidic grove usually. They're sort of guided by the mysteries of the cosmos, and it's through their understanding of the stars that they get their druidic magic, and it gains its potency. Um, as far as were they involved somehow?
So, we will. Have you heard what happens to the north of here?
The attack. Yes, that's where all the children are from.
Yes. Well, it appears that someone may have earlier attempted to do that slightly east of the. About the half-mile east of the observatory.
Someone,
It went wrong somehow, and apparently was abandoned here and successful there. They were trying to set up an astral grove, and for some reason, the attempt was thwarted, but somehow this grove creation, it becomes corrosive to living things, especially animals, humans, anything monster, not plant life, not buildings, just living, breathing, moving things.
huh, um,
And in that experiment, some astral guppies got through, and the cat was chasing them.
Susie says organic matter.
Organic matter includes plants.
Yep.
It just means contains
um,
carbon, and it doesn't harm plants.
so she was chasing around some space guppies?
Yes, that's... yeah.
Well, she is quite the hunter-gatherer. That makes sense to me. I'm not sure. That seems very suspicious that such a big attack begun here. I'll Perhaps I'll go investigate on my own one of these times.
Uh,
I
I have one more question. Did you know anyone with a silver tooth like this?
Not personally, no. I haven't met anyone with a silver tooth that I know of.
Well, you won't meet this guy. We found him there.
Oh, got it. Was he a victim of the attack?
We don't know if it is of the attack. We don't know if the attack was attacked. It's very up in the air right now. We don't have a lot of information. If we knew, we would tell you, but we don't know.
Okay. Um, well, I suppose that regardless, the cat is back, so 25 gold. Would you, I mean, you did quite a lot of investigation, it seems, and valuable information was found. Would you like a potion or something on the house? I've got a bargain bin of $1, 1 gold potions each, although they're not labeled. So it's kind of a toss up on what you get.
I will let our resident experts in ingestion decide.
All right, looks like we got ourselves a gotcha potion device here.
You can feel free to roll a d20 if you
Oh.
want to grab one with.
Wait. Does Rim get a perception check with, like, basically
Yeah.
true sight?
Oh, yeah,
you
'cause I'm
can
still in the astral
definitely
realm,
try.
right?
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah. Let me see.
Opening a blind box. Hope I get the gonzo.
Do I add anything to it?
Add proficiency. You're quite experienced in concoctions, I guess.
That would be an 18.
18.
Yep.
You would see that some of these potions are magical. There are specifically there are some that have magical effects, but there are some that have magical effects that well, sorry. Some of them are naturally crafted with magical effects. Some of them are brewed with magic involved and have magical effects. Of those, you see two, although you're not able to distinguish what they do each individually.
Like, how many can we have? Can I have those two? Or can I only have one?
There's about 20 in there, and
Yeah.
they're all 1 gold each. It's just a toss up on what you get. So
Oh yeah, I want those two because they look weird.
okay, you grab 2 magically looking potions, and she very delicately hands them to you, as if she's not sure what will happen if she drops them.
Oh, okay.
And she hands them to you, and she just holds out her hand for 2 gold, and she takes it.
One gold though. I think one of them was supposed to be on the house, right?
Oh yes, one is on the house. Are you using the on the house for that, or are you using on the house for something?
Like a, I don't know, healing potion.
You said you
Is
wanted
there anything more expensive?
You said you wanted healer supplies, though, right?
Yeah, Ezra's going to say, if you have one in stock, I could really use a healer's kit.
I have a question,
Of course.
actually.
What's up? Go for it.
How familiar are you with potions that could corrode?
Like a potion of... Well, I guess that wouldn't be a potion necessarily. It'd be more of a poison.
Or an acid, or something that if you uncorked it and inhaled it, your teeth would get corroded, your insides would get corroded.
Huh. That sounds like quite the concoction.
Ezra, do you have the flask?
Reaches into one of many pockets.
She's gonna roll.
Hand goes in, suddenly wearing the lab glove. Comes out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll say because this is slightly potion adjacent in that it's ingested, she'll get advantage because that was a nat 1.
Oof.
He was very shocked.
He rolls a dirty 20. And she says, she gives it a little sniff, and she looks at it in the light, and she brings it back down, and she sort of swishes it a little bit.
Probably wouldn't sniff that.
Yeah.
Not after
She
what
says,
they saw.
you said this was ingested somehow?
We don't know if it was ingested, inhaled.
The person we told you that we found deceased, they had this
residue in their
them.
mouth.
Yeah.
Well,
It was on this tooth.
This looks like a custom and concoction, of course. But It would take some analysis to get the ingredients necessarily, but this is a supreme healing glass. All of the potion vendors I know buys from. We use potions of supreme healing. We use these. So whatever was crafted, it possibly could have involved a potion of supreme healing, or something adjacent to that. But it would take some time to do a more detailed analysis.
I'm gonna do something real dumb. I'm gonna stick my finger in the end.
Theory.
Go for it.
I'm gonna stick my finger right in the end of that flask. Does it burn?
You see that the residue begins to touch your skin, and it's as if the part that it touched begins to evaporate as it erodes your finger. Like your finger seems to be evaporating but you are undead. And do you regenerate?
Not
Are you half
yet.
undead? Not
Yeah, I'm
undead?
half undead.
Got it.
But at the same time, like, I'm gonna wipe this off on like the counter. Just like no.
It appears to do nothing to the counter as you wipe it off on the wood. And she goes, "Well, that's quite an analysis, I suppose. How does it feel?"
Like shit. Like I need to heal
And
this finger now.
She says, "May I?" And she asks for your hand.
Hold my hand out.
And she takes it, and she is sort of looking at it, and she's saying, "Now, this looks like it was my understanding from the way the attack was described that organic material was involved. And from what reports I've heard from the children and people that are seeking refuge from the attack, that either took to boats or, somehow made it out into the water, which it conveniently stopped at the water. It eroded everything organic, living or not. And this seems to have not affected the table, but does affect your hand. And so this is a failed attempt, or this is an adjusted adaptation. The only thing I could think of that would neutralize lethality in a concoction would be Amanita cap, a mushroom that's known for converting effects into non-lethal afflictions. There are some potions that are crafted that have to start out as corrosive materials, but adding an Amanita cap in certain varieties can neutralize such corrosion so that it's a distasteful but consumable concoction. If perhaps there's some sort of involvement, but like I said, I can always take a longer look with some alchemical supplies, do some testing if you'd like.
But 2 questions. 1, what is the color of the residue in this jar? And 2, what is the color of a normal supreme healing potion?
A supreme healing potion is almost like a glowing ruby red with a bit of opaque, not so clear filling, and this concoction seems to be purplish orange with. Have you ever seen edible glitter be mixed into a bottle and the
Oh yeah,
twinkling sparkles that come out of it?
yeah,
It's as if
yeah.
someone extracted those sparkles and dispersed them in the residue as a sprinkling.
So like
So
a
it's like
sunset sparkle.
a sunset sparkle.
What I was thinking
Twilight
was,
Twilight Sunset Sparkle?
I like Twilight Sunset Sparkle. Went to school with her. Nice girl. Nice girl.
Yeah,
That was my name in
right.
high school.
I knew a brony named that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was thinking that mayhaps this concoction was added to a potion, and our poor friend out there in the forest may have drank it in a time of need, thus inflicting themselves with all that goodness from the inside.
that's quite the analysis. I wonder what logistics are of such an experiment. Um,
Or
well,
Also come from me spending way too much time in the father's library when I was a kid.
Ezra,
um,
I
do
think
you
you
want
might be
to?
on the right path, but listen to this. Say someone wanted to pay for an experiment, but they didn't want to be found out if it failed. And if it failed, it became horribly corrosive, and it also could block out large sections of land. But they wanted to create a new kind of druid grove. Would you not give your intended person a strange potion of healing, so that if they, say, failed in the experiments, they'd go to drink it and finish themselves off? It's a way to keep silence.
Definitely be a way of eliminating a ingester. Um, but if I were to, not that I ever would, but you know, one has to avoid such concoctions when making potions. The ingredients can easily be improperly handled to create something damaging instead of something healing. And if I were to do something as this, I would, I don't know, I'd give them something that would, hmm, well, I'd give them a normal poison. I I haven't heard of a poison that can affect a whole grove. I've I mean, the amount of advancements you need in your alchemy to create such a thing is one of doctoral magnitude. Um, and it certainly would take some honing. You say this was, if this was similar to the attack on the peninsula, then it would have had to have been some sort of, how do you say, air-based attack? Like a fog of some sort, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like aerosolized, I think.
Well,
It was like a strange astral smog. It could just be that they got the astral sea to come through. It seems as though they wanted to open the door to the astral sea to create their grove. And everything that whatever came through up north, whatever came through corroded much like this. But it corroded more.
I don't doubt that these attacks were one and the same, and that they were. Sorry, there's a bug in front of my face. They were similar intent, but when did this experiment happen?
We don't know. We were trying to determine that.
It was 3 days ago.
Well, it had to be more than 3 days ago because the cat had to chase off the fish 3 days ago, which means the fish, which were swimming aimlessly, would have had to go a half mile to the observatory, meaning it could have taken as many as 2 or 3 days from the time of the experiment to the time the cat started chasing.
I see.
So it could have been 6 days ago, 7. It could have been more than that. It could have been less. For sure, it was at least 3. It could have been much more.
This would be valuable information to provide to Arbitrator Quill. He's got some individuals investigating the attack on the peninsula. Those of you who have visited Shermayan before as bosun or visitors via pirate ship or some sort would know that Arbitrator Kosovar Quill is essentially the mayor of Shermayan. And he currently resides in Town Hall while he's not at his domicile.
Do we Virginia Governor the arbitrator? We'll see what he knows.
I'm happy to help out in my spare time. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. It feels insensitive to say it's an interesting thought experiment, but it does stimulate the mind quite so.
Yes.
So.
Just don't, do any animal testing. That's messed up.
Oh, no, never.
Yes.
I'd sooner test on myself if I were to test on someone.
This was used on an elk.
Oh, this was an animalistic experiment.
It got on an elk. We do not know if this was directly pulled on it or if they opened the same sort of door, but then it got shut and dispersed.
And the elk was dead, or?
It was limping.
Still alive.
It's not doing very well.
I will see if I can give it some aid if I can find it later while I'm at the observatory.
That
Oh,
would
yeah,
be the best.
That's very
But
chill.
thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'm happy to help in Arbitrator Kosovar's investigation. Now that I know this is an alchemical issue, I always assumed this was some sort of archaic spell.
It could be a combination. We don't know.
Perhaps, indeed. With that, do y'all have any more parting requests of Alara before you head out?
I don't think
Get
so.
the healer kit.
Oh.
Yes, she gives you the heal. Assuming you want to pay 2 gold instead of 20, she gives you the healer kits the healer's kit for free.
That works.
Yeah.
I'll
And
take
then
the free hit. Let's hit. Thank you.
2 gold. If you want to investigate or you have some way of identifying, you're welcome to do that for the potions. Otherwise, you can simply ingest them later and hope for the best.
I don't know, Rim. You just want to drink these?
Yeah, I was like thinking about it actually. I'm pretty
Lord.
thirsty. I really was thinking about it.
Like, go for it. I
Okay.
want to scrap it.
I generally love people to have a good time.
Yeah.
May I remind you, you are on incense and toad. Do you really want to ingest unknown magical concoctions in addition to that? And if you are to succumb to that combination, do you donate your body to science? And by science, I mean me.
Yeah, sure, man.
So
So like, which one?
Yeah, exactly. Which one?
Yeah.
Ezra's gonna look and he's gonna say,
I'm just gonna grab. I'm just gonna grab whichever one's in Rim's left hand.
Wait, I want to ask the blink dog which one. Winky.
The blink dog. Do you tell this to Winky, Ezra?
Winky, Rim's a little thirsty, but he can't decide which of the little drinks to have. Which one do you think? Left one, right one?
He pokes his head out and begins sniffing the bottles, and
I thought you had to check to see which one was less dangerous.
Look up some. Okay.
Everyone heard that dog. He's donating his body to science.
Okay. He sniffs the one to. He sniffs the one in Rim's left hand, and says, "This one smells better."
He says it just like that too, with the hesitancy. Better?
Well, he seems to think the left one smells better. And I like me and Winky both are doing the 1 ear up, 1 ear down look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the one in the right hand, just pop the cap off, and sip a little bit.
Oh my! Yeah, I was actually just about to do that too.
Do you ingest the one in your left hand? I need to know.
Well, yeah. If Bonnie takes the one in my right hand, then I'll just drink the one in my left hand.
Yeah.
Bonnie, do you donate your body to science too?
You down the one in your right hand, in your left hand. Rim, you begin to float 1 foot off the ground.
Oh hell yeah!
For 1 minute.
Oh hell yeah!
And physically high.
This is incredible.
Plus one bonus to AC against melee attacks, and a -1 penalty to melee attack.
Mentally and physically high.
Do you ingest the entirety of the potion, Bonnie?
I drink just like a little bit of it.
Okay.
I'm like sipping, making sure it's not acid.
Unfortunately, you have to roll a D100.
Oh my god.
He didn't quite like the smell of that one. Just a minor FYI. I probably should have mentioned that before you chugged it, but
Rim is like having the time of his life, by the way. Like he's holding Ribbert and he's just like, isn't this sick, bro?
61.
This is gonna give you a slow spin.
What?
60, 61.
You don't seem to feel much at all.
That's suspicious.
Until
That is suspicious. That is
He's
suspicious.
suspicious. Yeah.
can I roll like a perception check on that?
Go for it.
Nope. There's no fucking way like a 7 is gonna. Nope. I'm gonna just drink more of it.
Okay. Roll another D100.
Ezra has a full
97.
And is
90,
taking
yeah.
furious notes.
97.
You all begin to hear faint ethereal music surrounding you. Just playing in the background, casually. No imminent intent, no, negative effects whatsoever. Just a light, ethereal music playing in the background.
You all hear this, yes?
Whenever you hear Bonnie speak, she is shouting at full volume.
Oh. We hear the music. It's not that loud. You don't need to yell.
Whoa, you're like so loud, man.
I'm gonna finish
That is
it.
an interesting side effect.
Roll another one.
Statistically speaking, this can't go well 3 times in a row. Maybe.
100.
Are you
Oh my
kidding?
god.
That doesn't work for you, so hold on.
Oh dear.
Oh, because I'm half undead.
No, it does
Are you
work.
gonna-
It does work for
Are you
that.
gonna be, are you
for
gonna
your
be full
class.
dead?
Because I'm.
You regain
Body,
you regain all of your key points. The ones you spent dashing after the cat, you got all those back.
I'm feeling much better.
Again, shouting full volume, of course.
You're glowing and yelling. Glowing.
You see, Alara
Yelling.
goes, "Are you performing right now?"
What?
Usually they do performances out in the square.
No. She drank the potion.
Oh, that must have been the wild magic potion.
Aha. Wait, you knew what they were?
Well, no, they don't have labels, so I know what potions I make. I don't know. Some of them get mixed up, so I know once someone drinks it, if the effects are the same as they usually are, then the wild magic potion. It looks like your friend here got the potion of floating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just like,
There's more potions if you'd like.
I know better than to drink random potions. No. The rest of you are free too.
Now I'm looking at. What did it say for 100 that didn't work?
You regain all expended sorcery points.
Nice,
So for you, I just did key points.
thanks.
You didn't blow yourself up or disappear into an empty void.
This
So,
music is
all
quite
in all-
ethereal.
Net positive. You just no stop no. Hey, we're gonna take some paper out, another quilt. Just write for a while.
oh yeah, the
You see
music's
that
great.
Alara
Man.
starts starts casually like, okay, thank you for your business. And she's like ushering you out of the stall.
Oh,
I like. Is
Jesus.
she just pushing? Is she pushing Rim just out the
She's doing
door?
this number, and she's like,
Yeah.
thank you.
Beach ballin' Rim out the door.
Beach ball and Rim. Yeah.
She's grabbing you off of your pants and like pulling you out the stall.
We're to take the rope of climbing, have it tie around Rim's ankle.
Like
Come
a
along.
balloon.
I hand it back
It's
to
just a
you just so
silk
you
rope
can do
again,
that.
like-
No, Rim is only a foot off the ground, just so you know.
Oh,
Oh no! I thought
tied
he was
around the
like
wrist.
5
Uh,
feet.
He's not a balloon.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Oh, darn.
So you head back out into the Driftwood Market. Do you continue on to your next job after your 25 gold?
Yeah,
Do you
sure.
shop around?
Let's
I
do
don't know.
the
Is there, is
next
there
one.
anything interesting going on?
Do you go to bed?
I think we go to bed. And I don't mean in the
This
game.
one-
Then you continue off into the Driftwood Market, heading to Bronze Bear Steelworks, where the next job board seems to be conducted, and that's where we'll end it.
How long is the shouting and the music gonna last?
A minute.
Okay, so it's done by the time we get there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just like start talking in mid sentence. I'm gonna be like, "Where did the music go?"
I'd like to think you got a bit. You got supremely lucky with those rolls.
I will tell
Unless
you.
the wild magic table isn't as bad as I remember it being.
Yeah, I thought it was like horrendous, man. Like,
I'll tell you. You could have turned into a plant.
oh,
Um,
a carnivorous plant.
A Bonnie Fern.
Wasn't there?
Yeah.
you could have casted fly on a random person. Your
Was
age
there
would
one where
change.
some knight comes to chase you and only you, or am I thinking of the deck of many things?
You're thinking of the deck of many things.
The death of
which
many things.
which I haven't brought up yet. You could have aged a number of years.
Good luck with that one.
How would that work?
Each creature within 30 feet of you could have taken 1d10 damage. You could have teleported 60 feet away.
All of a sudden, I'm just standing drinking a potion. Just
Yeah.
I was inside.
A random creature within 60 feet of you could have become poisoned for 1d4.
Oh my!
Imagine if it was
Good
the
game.
shopkeeper.
You could have
Oh
regained
no!
resistance to all damage for the next minute. Or all of you could have become invisible for the next minute. That would have been fun, huh?
I can't see any of you.
You also could have become frightened of the nearest creature until the next end of your turn. This Rim looks like an absolute Cthulhu-like creature next to you.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Alrighty.
Awesome.
good sesh.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
Have a good night, everyone watching.
Everyone.
Can't wait to torment you tomorrow. Next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.